Should you learn Databricks? First of all, welcome to my cyberspace. My name is Jjay, and I'm just going to be explaining if you should learn Databricks right now. And I get it. It could really feel overwhelming. You're still struggling with learning Python or Power BI or Tableau or any of those tools. And right now, one of the things you found out is that most of like the tools or a lot of companies right now are wanting you to use Databricks. I would say first of all, relax. When it comes to any data visualization tool, the trend has always been the same. It has happened over and over and over again that when you try to use a new tool, the tool is quite similar to what we have in existence. So what happens is that a new platform or a new organization creates a new tool based off of some existing tools that people are very familiar with. They found out a gap and they try to improve it, or they notice that some of the processes are a little bit fragmented, right? They say like, you know what, let us make this in a one stop. And that's what Databricks is all about. So you know how to use SQL, you know how to do some visualization already. When you get to hear Databricks, don't allow that scare you. One of the things you want to do for any tool is just to go online, check out like a YouTube video about 5-10 minutes that talks about how to use that tool. So when you actually get to see, oh, this is how this tool is, then you have a confidence to say, I want to learn this. So when you start to apply for jobs and you see on the job description, there are a lot of unfamiliar tools that are there, and there are some tools that you're very familiar with. I don't think you should write yourself off, because if you are, you understand the techniques of data already, you just have to go and brush up your skills about it. So learning data breaks is very subjective, right? It depends on if you think you have the time to learn that skill, go for it. If you're currently learning a skill and it's taking your time, I would advise you to stick to that skill. I would not advise you to keep jumping from one tool to another tool without being grounded in the tool you're using already. So if you know you're very good with using Power BI, know it well. If you know you're very good with using SQL, know it well, and at least know it to an extent that you can do some basic to intermediate projects with it. Then before you can start jumping on several tools. So, like I've always said, my advocate is that I'm not a big fan of someone who will just have so many data tools in their two stack kit without having an in-depth understanding of how do we think about data problem. And that's why if you check out some of my other videos on my channel, you're going to see me talking about like the data analysis techniques, which I feel like is not often spoken about. So go and learn any tool you want to learn, because the more you learn, the more you could earn. And just stick through the industry. And one of the things I tell you is that you're not the only one feeling overwhelmed. It could be, and especially like with the whole like AI trainer, you're like, this is coming from my job. One of the things you could do to position yourself is to ensure that you keep learning. You also keep understanding like what's the thinking process of a data analyst. And if this video was a value for time, do well to subscribe, like, follow, and share. See you in the next video. Ciao.